Welcome back to another video. I'm finally getting this mushroom spawning. I have a feeling it might have gone too far. I think that there might be a time sensitivity around using this after it arrives, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So it's kind of a mushroom spawn that's I don't know, it's got sort of grains in it. I've never done this before, so you know, this is the first time for everyone. I'm literally following a video that I saw on Grow Veg, and Ben did a smaller bucket than this. I think this is a 20-litre bucket. So I've pasteurised my straw, which is what I've got here, which is the substrate. Welcome, by the way, if you don't know who I am or what I'm talking about, my name's Tracy. And on this channel, it's all things smallholding related, whether that's growing your own food, whether that's dealing with the animals, whether it's talking about smallholding finances, cooking food, living in the countryside, all those things. At the moment, I'm making my first ever attempt to grow mushrooms. So I got this delivered. Now why I'm saying it might have gone past is because it's a couple of weeks old and I've just left it in the packaging and I've been meaning to get to it and I just haven't. So fingers crossed this will work. So I'll give you a bit of a laugh to start off with. I went and got my steriliser powder that I use for my wine making. You literally fill your container with that and water, leave it for so long, and it sterilises. Well, spot the problem. Can't exactly fill this container because it's full of holes, which Stephen kindly drilled in for me because I asked him to, because that's where the mushrooms grow out of. So apparently, when this germinates, the mushrooms will all grow out of the holes there. Now, the mushrooms that I've got are blue oyster. Never tried them before. So we shall see. If I get one, I will definitely share it with you. We'll see how we get on. Apparently you're looking at about adding 5% spawn to, 10% spawn to 90% straw. I'm probably doing a little bit more because, as I say, this has been hanging around for a little while, so I want to give it a fighting chance. Right. I'm going to finish this. Stephen will be home soon and we have got a lot of work to catch up on outside in the veg extension, which I'm going to show you what we've finally got after the mistake with the wood last week. I don't know about you, but I think these ducks could do with a decent bath. So I'm just changing their water. Stephen has just got home and then we're going to crack on at getting those veg beds made so he can bring it up to speed with where we are there. I can't wait for green grass. Can you see the difference in the boys' beaks? They're much oranger. I think we put 3 drakes here.
So after last week's cock-up of the wood, we sent that back and we took a delivery of the stuff we're actually going to use on Thursday. So last night and the night before, I spent a few hours cutting them to the lengths we wanted and screwing them all into double the width. So we've got all the lengths, all the widths, they're all screwed together. So the next job is we're going to lag all the inside of them with this groundproof membrane. We've done this on the other veg plot that we made nearly 8 years ago and it's still like practically brand new. So we thought we'd do it again. It's tried and tested. So we're going to get all these lagged and then hopefully we'll make a bit of progress outside.
Is that what it's all about? Sorry, ma'am.
Right, that's the last one of the bottom 2 big beds, so we're going to get these ones out and see how they look. I'll tell you what, we'll get the other one together and then we'll... It's looking good, so doing all that prep work has helped last night and the night before. So me and Tracy have managed to get all the boards out, get them all screwed together, but the land is nowhere near square. So looking from down there, the path's all off, and looking from down there, the path's all off. But we're losing light, so tomorrow we'll have to come out, and we've just let them loose for now. But they want all posting in on the insides to secure them all. So before we do all that, we'll have to switch them around, change them around. We might have to move that path a bit or something, or there's a piece of wood up there stopping us, so we might have to move that. But I think we've done plenty for tonight, so we're going to knock it on the head and start back afresh tomorrow.
Are you there? Well, I can hear cheeping. So Stephen's gone out for an hour. We're going to head out in the garden and show you guys what we've got done there. We'll do that shortly and show you what the plan is for today and what we're going to get done before it gets dark. But while Stephen is out, I'm just getting the meal plan done for the week. I've got all of the meat out of the freezer. I've got things, getting the recipes together that we're going to be doing for the working week ahead. But I can hear cheeping and I haven't looked, so let's go and look together and see if anything has arrived. Now this is a Brinsea incubator, which has been fantastic. We have had 1 or 2 issues with humidity, which I'm talking to them about, but I can hear, oh hang on, can you see? So if I just hold the camera there, that's what's doing the rolling around, and I think that's what's making the noise. There you go. Come on, little one. Now, the fact that it's making so much noise is really good because it'll encourage the other chicks or ducklings to come out as well. So it'll be kind of waking those up to say, come on, come and see what's out here. So I'm just going to leave that as it is. We're not going to intervene and help unless it's absolutely necessary. That you don't really want to be doing that if you can avoid it. So hopefully within an hour or two, that little guy or gal will be out and will be joining us. Probably while we're working outside, so we'll keep coming in and checking. Now there's feathers and a bit of condensation or humidity, so you can't see properly, or the picture could be clearer, but look, the first hatch of the year. Well done.
Here we are again. Seems like it's never ending. We've got all the braces in the corners, a couple on each of the long lengths so they don't bow out. We're just going to leave all these sleepers in for now because we're going to start with these 2 bottom beds here first. I was going to burn the middles out with the blowtorch to keep all the fray off the edges, but it's windy as hell and it's taking forever, so I'm just going to cut them out, and then we're going to start on the compost heap over there and just start filling them up.
So the idea is we use the compost bay that we started last year. So we put some temporary compost bays in a bed just over here. And if you saw us taking the beans, etc., the Jerusalem artichokes down last year, you'll know that that's what's on it at the moment. So we're just nearly there now. This is it. And obviously everything is nowhere near rotted down, but that's absolutely fine because what Stephen and I were saying is that we can use the stuff that's not rotted down and just put it in the bottom of these beds, and that'll work out absolutely fine. It's blowing a gale on and off again and it's absolutely freezing, so we're going to get busy so that we can warm ourselves up. I've been harvesting our food for this week, so we've got plenty more carrots. Pushing my luck with the beetroot, that's the last of it. This is the last beetroot harvest today. Some of them have got squishy tops, where the leaves have already died down and the frost's got into them. Still quite a few haven't, so I'm pleased about that. Parsnips are looking really good still. They've grown a few inches under the soil. That's where the tops are, whereas previously they've been pushing out of the soil. Very strange. Anyway, I've still got some sprouts to harvest, but sounds like it's my turn to get busy with Stephen and start filling up some barrows and filling these beds.
Barrows in. It's going to be a long afternoon. Get every last drop. Right. That one emptied. It's 35 barrows out of this one. Show you how what far it's gone. Well, this is what 35 barrows of muck fills. It's filled quite low, just over half of this one. Same again with this one, and then one of the half full of one of the long thin ones. But just if you're wondering size-wise, these long ones are 4.8 meters by 1.5 meters, and these large rectangular ones are 3 meters long by 2.4 meters wide, so and by 12 inches deep, so it's quite a lot to fill. We've got one more muck heap over there which will have about the same, if not a little bit more in, which is just as well. It'll save the cost on compost which we're going to have to buy to top them up, so that one over there should easily fill them two, and then a top one on each one, and then we'll just have to work out how much compost we need. Well, they finally arrived. We've just hatched 6 ducklings yesterday, so we've left them in the incubator all night to dry out, and now we're just moving them on into the brooder. So 6 nice healthy ducklings. We've got another 3 hatched in there. We're not too sure about them, whether they'll make it or not, but that, if they do, that'll be 9 out of the 20 eggs roughly we had in, so nearly a 50% hatch rate, which we're pretty happy with considering we had a power cut and stuff. So our first hatch of the year, and they're looking good. So we'll get them in the brooder, get them fed and warm, and we'll see you in a week to see how big they are then. Thanks for watching.